Hello there. We are live. This hour on Verbling, the next in my pronunciation practice series. This is a series of classes where you get advanced guidance on pronunciation. We'll look at areas that are difficult for most non-native speakers. And today, in particular, we're going to look at sounds like b and v and w, and also when we don't pronounce letters that make those sounds. So both silent and voiced sounds like that. More about that in just a minute. But first, I'm going to do a little introduction. Let me just make sure that everything is working on my side. You can see my name and I can see all of you. I think it is. And then we will get started. Let me just check the website and make sure that I am signed in. Yep, looks good. Okay, so here's my quick introduction, and then we'll get started with the class. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on, I'll tell you in a second, if you click on the link in the Verbling chat window, it takes you to this page, which is my profile, where you can click follow on the left side to get notifications of my upcoming classes. You can also click book now on the right, and you'll schedule a private tutoring session or package with me, where I will work with you on a personalized learning plan to help get you to your goals as soon as possible. Just send me a message before you book so that I can make sure there's time in my schedule for you. So that's a little bit about me. Here, whoops, let's go to the beginning. There we go. Here is a copy of the material for today. And I'll give you a link right now in the chat window. If you want to see this up close or you want to download a copy of it, you can click on this link in the Verbling chat window, or this link in the group chat. So you should see both right now. All right. We'll go over what we're going to do in just a second. First, let's say hello to everyone. Make sure your mics are working. So, welcome, Christian. How are you today?
Oh, very fine. Thank you, teacher. How are you also too? I'm
Pretty
very well.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. And you know who couldn't be better? It's Mr. Jose. Am I right, Jose?
Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
I already know what he's going to say.
Okay.
And who's out there? We have, let's see. I have no idea how to say your name. I see Juka. I can't pronounce it. Help me out.
Yeah, hi, how are you doing? My name is Jukka.
Say your name?
Jukka.
Yuka.
Jukka, that's right.
And let me guess. You're from Finland.
Yeah, that's right. I'm from
Just a
Finland.
crazy guess. Just a crazy guess. If
Yeah.
you have too many letters, you must be from Finland. That's how it works. Very good. Excellent. And we have Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. How are you?
Hello. Good. Thank you. And you?
Pretty good. And where are you from, Sylvia?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. And whereabouts in Spain? Spain's a
I'm
big
from
country.
Madrid.
From Madrid. Excellent. Very good. And what's the weather like today in Madrid?
Actually, I don't know because right now I am living in London.
Oh, okay. And what's the weather like in London?
Pretty bad. It's
Pretty bad.
raining. Yeah, it's raining.
Oh, you mean it's normal?
Yeah.
By pretty bad, you mean it's normal. Got it. That's why I
Yeah.
don't live in London. Great to have you. And Don. Hello, Don. I remember the cat. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking.
In fact, there are two cats. This is
Ah.
one, and there is another one.
Yeah.
I remember.
You're right.
One is, let me see if I can remember. One is one a Siamese? No.
Now, Maine Coon
Maine Coon.
and Siberian forest.
Oh, Siberian. That's what it was, not Siamese. Siberian. Siberian what?
Siberian forest.
Siberian forest cat?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you send me that one?
No.
I'll send you a half Siamese, half I don't know what. We found it on the street. I'll send you that, and you send me your Siberian forest cat. Okay?
No, I'm happy with my cat.
Yeah, but you don't know. Try this one. Try it for a week. Try it for a week. Okay?
Uh,
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I'll
Why
send you
not?
through email.
Okay.
All right. Very good. So let's take a look at what we're doing today. First of all, this is a continuation of something we started last Monday, and our goals for this unit are on the screen right now, on the second page of the slide. Basically, it's to get practice with three sounds that are often difficult with speakers that are non-native, because in some languages they're not distinguished. The W and the V, and the B and the V. So in the north of Portugal, or in parts of Spain, B and V sound exactly the same. Same here.
Yeah.
In Germany, maybe Russia as well, the V and the W are not really distinguished. In Germany, it's more of a V, and in Russia, it's more of a W sound. So we've got to take a look at, we've started that. We're going to do a little review first. We've also started to talk about silent letters. I want you to start to see the pattern. I asked you in the last class how many letters of the alphabet can be silent, and in the end we decided that every letter of the alphabet can be silent with the exception of G and Y. So that means that 20, I believe it's 24 letters can be silent. Not all the time, it depends on the word. But I want you to start to see the pattern of when we pronounce and don't pronounce these particular letters. Okay? Let's see who else is joining us now. So Yuka, is your connection okay? Because you left and came back. Is it working?
Yeah, I just have wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Make sure you
Yeah.
click the right button.
Yeah,
Very important.
everything is right.
All right. Giancarlo, you have a different face today. How are you?
Hello, John. Can you hear me now?
More or less.
More or less. Yeah, my mic. I have some problems with my microphone, but I'll try to take the class now. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Is that your picture? Because if it is, you look like a different person.
No, it's me. It is a picture. It was taken yesterday or last Saturday. Yeah, but it's me.
Were you really angry last Saturday?
A little bit, John. A little bit.
Yeah.
No,
Looks like it.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Let's see who else we've got here. We've got Giulietta. Hello, Giulietta from Florence. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Am I right, Florence? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember. And we lost Marcus. No, Marcus is here. Hello, Marcus. How are you?
Hello, John. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm all right. Very good. Okay, I think we're all here, so let's get started. In the last class, we started with the difference between V and W, which we're going to review. We looked at exactly where your teeth, lips, and tongue go to make the V sound. And if we need to, we'll review it. I'm just showing you what we did last time so we can pick up where we left off. We looked at the W sound just to compare how we physically make the sound, what the difference is. We played a little game where you had to fill in, kind of like a bingo, where you had to fill in different words that you heard. First I did it with you, and then later you did it with each other. And that's kind of where we stopped. So I want to pick up right there, and we'll review what we need to review. So what I want to focus on first are words that have a silent letter. All of these words have a silent W. So we're going to do a little crossword puzzle just to make you more aware of where the silent W is and when it's silent, and if it's silent in American English or British English or both, that kind of thing. So I'm going to call on you, and I want you to see if you can figure out the word. You've got, I think we've got one for each person here. I think so. So I'm going to call you in the order that I see you. First, let me assign you the word. Okay, so let's see. Christian, you're going to take number 1. Don, you're going to take number 2. Look at the clues on the right side. Giulietta, 3. Giancarlo, 4. Jose, 5. Yuka, 6. Marcus, you're going to take number 7. Sylvia, you're going to take number 8. So right now we've got 1 for each person. It works out perfectly. Take a minute. Think about the clue. Ask me any questions you need to ask. And when you're ready, we're going to go down the list again and see if we have all the words. Your goal, by the way, figure out what the word in red is spelled out once we figure out those words. What's the secret word in red? Okay. Are we ready to give it a try? Are we ready? Ready! When I say ready, you say ready. Are we ready? Ready!
Ready?
There we go. Excellent. All right. Christian, number 1.
Yes. 2 halves make a half? No.
2 halves make a half? Wait a second. I'm sorry. Math class was the hour before. I thought you would all. One more time. Not a half. What's the opposite of a half?
The half is entier. Entier. The
Right. Yeah, but if you put 2 halves together, you get a.
entier. No, entier.
Yeah, you got the right idea, but it's the wrong word because this word has a silent W.
Yes. 2 halves make.
You got the idea. Entire is the right idea, but it's not the right word.
Yeah.
Okay, think about it for a minute. We'll come back. Think about it.
Okay.
Done. Number 2.
Ankle is 2 foot, as elbow is 2 hand.
Ankle is 2
think.
foot, as elbow is the hand.
Yeah.
Very close. Very close.
Okay.
You got the right idea. Wrong joint, but right
Right.
idea. Wrong joint, right idea.
Ribs,
Okay.
maybe.
Say again?
Ribs.
Spell it?
Ribs.
I know, spell it with the letters. Spell it.
WREST.
That's the right word, but your pronunciation is not right. Listen to me. Wrist.
Wrist.
Good. Good. Do me a favor. In the
Yes.
chat window, write number 2 and write that word for the group. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Julieta, number 3.
Titanic is a film about a very famous wreck.
Very good. Spell it for me?
WRECK.
Perfect. In the chat window, write number 3 and spell the word wreck for me. Okay?
Okay.
Just so we can have a record. Don, did you write it? I don't see it anywhere. Don, did you write yours?
Now I write.
Okay, good. By the way, I keep calling you Don because on the screen it says Don, but I'm just wondering, how come it says Kostash in the chat window?
Kostash, I think it's very hard for you. Maybe you can try Robert or...
Oh, right. I was calling you something different before. It's true.
No, you call me Don. It's for me. It's okay with Don.
What does your mother call you?
My mother, I think it's Robert.
Your mother calls you Robert?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What do your friends call you?
Robert.
Who calls you Kostash?
Kostash, I think it's teacher, and
Is that your last name?
now his first name.
It's your first name. And your
Yeah.
teachers call you that. What does your cat call you?
Sorry?
What does your Siberian forest cat call you?
He just meow and meow, but different tones. So yeah, I understand.
When I meow, I'm going to be talking to you. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
All right. So we've got wrist from and we've got wreck from Julieta. All right. Let's go to who's next? Mr. Giancarlo for number 4.
Yes, number 4, long metal blade used as a weapon. No, I have no idea, John.
Oh, you do. You think you don't, but you do. You know.
I know.
You know very well.
It begins with W, right?
No, it doesn't begin with a W, but it has a silent W inside of it.
Inside.
Yep. But
Like
you
a
know exactly what it is.
spade or
You're close.
I think it's knife.
It's a big knife. What do you call a really long knife used in the time of the knights in shining armor? How did they fight? Because I think you're thinking in Spanish. I don't know the word in Spanish. I know in Portuguese I think it's espada.
Okay, spade.
I know, but we don't translate it as that in English. I think the word is espada. So, but how do you translate that into English? Think about it for a minute. Someone's giving you the answer, Giancarlo.
Yeah, sword. Costache or costache.
Right.
Sword. Yeah.
So his name is, and the pronunciation is sword. Silent W. Sword.
Sword.
That's right. That's right. All of these words have a silent W somewhere in the word. Okay, so this case, you could spell it S-O-R-D, and it would sound precisely the same. Sword, not sword. Okay, very good, very good. We got it. We're on to Mr. Jose for number 5.
Okay, I think the answer of number 5, put words on paper. Right.
Of course. And spell it for me?
W-I-R. Sorry. Right.
You better write it.
Yes.
You better write it first.
W-R-I-T-E.
Good. One little problem. The pronunciation of R. W-R. Say that again?
W-R-I-T-E.
That's it. Okay? So write number 5 and the word right. So we have a record of it. And we are on to Yuka for number 6.
Yeah. It's a line on a face is called a wrinkle.
That's correct. Very good. Can you spell it for me?
W-R-I.
Wait. W-R.
R.
You got it. Keep going.
W-R-E.
Not E. I.
I.
Mm-hmm.
N.
Mm-hmm.
J.
K.
K. L. E.
Right. So you got it.
Wrinkle.
That's right. So the pronunciation is, repeat after me, wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
Good. And the spelling, I want you to listen and repeat. Listen and repeat because I want you to hear the vowel sounds. W-R-I-N-K-L-E. One more time, listen. W-R-I-N-K-L-E. Spell it for me again.
W-R-I-N-K-L-E.
You got it. That's it.
Wrinkle.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it. Okay, we're on to Sylvia for number 7. Oh, and you can write that for me. Write 6 and spell out wrinkle in the chat window. Okay? And Sylvia, number 7.
Okay. Reply to a question is answer.
It is answer. And spell it for me?
Nope. A.
Good.
N-S-W-E-R.
That's it. Okay, put that in the chat window for us. Number 7 and spell out the word answer. Yuka, you're writing number 6 and spell out the word wrinkle.
Yeah, I just wonder where I can find the chat window because I'm using my iPad first time. And
If you're using your iPad, you cannot access the chat.
Yes. Okay. Next time
so,
I'm using my PC.
Okay, no problem. But I'll write it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
For all you viewers out there, there's 6 wrinkle and so the word answer. And Marcus has disappeared. Uh-oh, we lost Marcus. So we're going to go back to Christian. Christian,
Yes.
what
Yes.
was your answer for number 1?
Yes, it was a tricky one for me, but I think I have the answer. It's whole.
Correct. Spell it for me.
Ah, difficult.
You got it. Spell it for me.
W-H-O-L-E.
That's right. That's right. So write that for me. Number 1, whole. Write that for me in the chat window. Now, the last one is for Marcus, but he's disappeared temporarily. So let's ask all of you. Number 8. People often blank a present up in colored paper. What do people do to a present, class?
Wrap.
Wrap.
Wrap is correct. Spell it for me.
W-R-A-P.
That's it. W-R-A-P. Very good. Wrap a present up. So, I think we've got all the answers, right? If we have, who can tell me the secret word written in red?
Wrestler.
Very good. Who said that?
Me.
Julieta. Fantastic. So now that you've figured it out and it's been written, I mean, the words spell it, can you tell me how to spell wrestler? It's kind of difficult.
W-R-E-S-T-L-E-R.
That's right. When you're spelling words, just like when you're saying numbers, you should say them in groups of 2 and 3, particularly if you're giving a reservation over the phone. You've got to write your name, something like that. So I would say W-R-E-S-T-L-E-R. Notice how I did 3, 2, and 2. Okay, it could be 2, 2, 2, 2, or it could be 3, 3, 2, whatever you want to do. But more than that, our brains get a little bit, what's the word? It's too much information. We get a bit confused. So I would say W-R-E-S-T or W-R-E-S-T-L-E-R, something like that, to break it up and make it easy. All right, very good. Did anyone see the movie The Wrestler, by the way? Directed by Darren Aronofsky, I forgot how to say his name, starring Mickey Rourke a couple of years ago. No?
Ah, yes, Mikey Rourke. Yes, I saw him.
You saw it?
I saw, yeah. I saw, yeah.
Not a bad film.
No, it's not a bad film. It's a very strange film, but it's okay.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke, who used to be young and pretty, and now he's old, ugly, with a nasty voice. Talks like that. But still, a pretty good film. So, now you have a list of words that have silent letters. Tell me, in this list of words, what words have silent letters that are not W? Are there any words that have silent letters besides the W? Can anyone recognize some from the list we just created? Sylvia, you should definitely answer this question. What about your word? Does it have any silent letters besides the W?
Answer E. The letter E is silent.
The letter E? No. Why do you say that?
Answer, no.
Are there any silent letters besides the W? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You don't know, so the answer is no, and you'd be right if you said no. It's just a W, because it's answer, just a W. Okay. I was being tricky. I was just tricking you. Are there any letters in any of the words that are silent besides the W? Class? Because I'm looking at the list. Yeah?
The E many times, I think.
Which is your, what, say again?
The E.
In what?
Wrinkle.
In wrinkle. Yeah, okay. We could say that. Yeah, you could say that. The E is there for you to pronounce the L. In other words.
Whole.
Yeah.
Whole.
Whole, yeah. Well.
Because the E at the end, we can pronounce E.
Right, we don't pronounce the E. Right. In the word wrinkle, though, whole is a little different. Whole, The E in wrinkle and the E in whole are there for two different reasons. In whole, the E is the magic E, the one that opens the syllable. So in the syllable whole, it is a closed syllable because it ends in an L. It would be open if it ended in a vowel, but it ends in an L. So we add the E to change the sound of the O back to its name. This is called opening the syllable. So if we didn't have the E, it would be howl, like howl. So we add the E, it becomes whole. That's called opening the E, the magic E. In wrinkle, it's a different reason. In wrinkle, it allows us to pronounce the L fully. Because if you notice, it's wrinkle, as if it's spelled K-E-L. Wrinkle. I should say it like that. Wrinkle. It's using the old English spelling where you reverse the L and the E, but it's still there for that reason. If you took it off, in wrinkle, it would be wrinkle. But we never say wrinkle. So the E is there to force us to pronounce the L in the word. But you're absolutely right. The E is silent in whole, and the E is silent, or more or less silent, in wrinkle. What you really hear is the full L sound. There is another word that you should all recognize, and no one said it. The word is wrestler. What letter is silent in wrestler, class? Wrestler. What's the silent letter?
T.
Say again, Julia, louder.
The T.
The T is silent in wrestler. The T is always silent in words that follow the pattern of castle. So we don't say castle, we say castle. Any word that follows that spelling pattern is also silent. We're going to call that the castle rule. Wrestle, castle, whistle also. There aren't too many, but the ones that follow that pattern you could recognize. Let's call that the castle rule, the silent T. Oops, I should have wrote silent T. I just wrote silent. Okay. Any questions about these silent letters before we move on? Any questions? Going once? Going twice? No? Okay. Take a look at this, everyone. Can you hear the difference between the sounds B and V? Listen to these pairs of words. It says to write one. I don't want you to write. I want you to say. Say one next to the first word and say two next to the second word. So I'm going to say, let's do one together. Look at row A on the right side. You got two words. Column 1, in fact, let me write the column numbers to make it a little easier here. If you give me just a second, I'm going to write column 1 and 2 on the screen because it's a little bit hard to, maybe it's confusing. Give me just a second. I'm going to reload the page and then you'll see 1 and 2 magically appear. Oops. Above there. Let's see if I can do that now. I'm doing my magic behind the scenes. Let's see if it works. There we go. Now you can see column 1 and 2. Okay, so look at row A and tell me, is it 1, 2 or 2, 1? I'm going to say the two words there, and you tell me if it's left to right, which is 1, 2, or right to left, which is 2, 1. Let's do this one together. Ready? I'm going to say first van, and then I'm going to say ban. Van, ban. Did you hear 1, 2, or did you hear 2, 1, class?
I heard 2, 1. 2, 1.
2, 1?
2, 1.
Okay. Did anyone hear 1, 2? No? Did anyone not understand or not hear the difference? Are we all good? Okay. Okay, good, good, good.
Good.
Okay, so I'm going to go down the list from A to H, is it? Yeah, A to H. Afterwards, you're going to shout out 1, 2, or 2, 1. Okay? Let's give it a try. Are you ready? Ready! Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see, how can I do this fast? Give me a second here. Okay, starting with row B, By the way, let's just say a quick hello to Hussein, who's joining us right now. Welcome back to class, Hussein. Nice to see you. Okay, so Hussein, look at the two columns of words on the right. I'm going to say the words going from B to H, and then we as a class are going to decide whether you heard column 1 first and then 2, or column 2 first and then 1. Let's see if you can distinguish the V and B sound. Then you're going to try it afterwards. Okay? So let's try it together first. Here we go. Row B is vest best. Again, vest best. Class, 1-2 or 2-1?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Everyone says 2-1. The answer is 2-1 is correct. Column row C, it is. Wait a second. Row C is weird. Oh, I know why row C is weird. Row C is weird because it's supposed to be in British English. So you're going to hear the difference because I'm American. If I was British, I would say bars, vase. But I'm not British. I'm American. So I say bars, var. No, I don't say that. Sorry. Bars, vase. Bars, vase. You should all have heard 1-2.
1-2.
Very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-2.
Okay. Okay, D, row D. Row D is going to be votes, boats. Again, votes, boats. Class?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Okay, so far so good. E, E is going to be bet, vet. Again, bet, vet.
1-2.
1-2.
1.
Okay. What? I heard that was 1-2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Row F. Very, very. Very, very.
1-2.
1-2.
1-2.
Okay, so I think you can all hear the difference. Now I'm going to call out a number, and you're going to say, I'm going to call out a row, and I want you to say it in the order that I say it to you. So, for example, if I call out row A, and I say 2-1, I want to hear van, ban. Okay? Sylvia.
Yes.
D, 2-1.
Votes, votes.
The second word again?
Votes. No, votes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's try it the other way. Sylvia, D, 1-2.
Votes, votes.
I can't hear the difference. Okay,
So I am.
slow down a little bit. No, repeat after me. Boats?
Boats,
No. It's got to be stronger. Put your lips together. Boats.
boats.
Okay, no teeth, right? Just two lips together.
Yeah.
Boats.
Boats.
Second word. One lip, and the rest is all teeth. Your bottom lip is touching your top teeth. Votes.
Votes.
Okay, it sounds not bad. Not bad.
Mm.
Make sure that your... Hold on, let me show you. Make sure that your teeth are behind your lip. Here.
Uh-huh.
Votes.
Votes.
Perfect. Now say boats.
Boats.
That was much better, actually. Much better. Very good. All right. So we're going to go around the room like that. Here we go. Let's go to Julieta. E21.
Bat, bat.
Okay, not bad at all. Let's go to Giancarlo. G12.
Fiber, fiber.
Good. That's an internal consonant, more difficult. Okay. How about Jose? B21.
One. Vest, best.
Very good. Sounds great. Yuka, H12. Someone's hammering. I need to mute. I don't know who's hammering. Whoever's hammering, please mute yourself. Thanks. Okay. I think it was Yuka, H12.
Dub, dove.
Okay, almost. The vowel sound is the same. So listen to me. Dub, dove. Dub, dove.
Dub, dove.
Good. That sounds good. Very good, very good. Hussein. Let's try C12.
First base.
Oh, you're doing it in the American way, so it's very clear. That's too easy. Let's change it. Let's try, Hussein. Let's try F21.
F21. Okay.
Jose.
Yes.
I said Jose. I meant to say Hussein. I'm sorry. I meant to say Hussein. Hussein, that was too easy. Let's try F21, Hussein.
Very, very.
F21, not 1-2. 2-1.
Very, very.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Mr. Let's try B12.
Best and west.
Okay. Let me hear number 2 again.
West.
It sounds better, but I heard the first time it sounded like a west.
No.
I want to hear a strong vest.
West.
No. Look. No. Look at me for a second. Put your fingers here. Oops. In the external notch, which is this little groove here, right?
Okay.
Feel the vibration. Do that. That's it. Vest.
West.
That wasn't it. Can you? So it's got to be longer because otherwise it sounds like a W to us. So listen to me. Vest.
West.
That was good. Now say west.
West.
Okay, that's good. So notice how you have to elongate the sound. You've got to stretch it out just a little bit. It's got to really vibrate for it to sound natural. Okay, and if you need to, put your fingers there to feel the vibration. Okay, Christian, what about G21?
Fiber.
Okay, very clear. Fiber and fiber. All right. I think I missed Julieta. Julieta, H12.
Dub, dove.
Okay. Again, you gotta stretch it out. Dove.
Dove.
You gotta stretch it out more. I can't hear the V. I hear dove, dove. I want to hear dub, dove.
Dove.
Yeah, because in Italian, just like Spanish, the words are very staccato, and they have to be. What's the opposite of staccato? They've got to be very long. They've got to be stretched out a little bit more. So dub, dove.
Dove.
That's it. It might sound strange to you, but it sounds natural to us. Okay, so you got a little bit of practice with the B and V sound. Just keep in mind.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes?
What does fiber mean?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. If there's any questions about vocabulary, just ask. What is fiber, class? Let me ask you. What is fiber?
Fiber in technology. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Christian. Go ahead.
Fiber for me, fiber optic. You know, it's you can say fiber.
Sure.
You can use the fiber to the broadcast, for example.
Right. So you can use fiber optic, which means it's a kind of a plastic-looking cable that uses light. Okay? What about fiber in our diet? You need fiber to be healthy in your diet. Anyone know about that? Yeah. You have to eat fiber, not the fiber that your internet connection uses.
With a vegetable, you have a fiber inside, for example.
Yeah, there you go. Eat your Wheaties in the morning, and you have lots of fiber, right? So fiber is also, what is it, made from wheat and things like that, has fiber. I guess. Vegetables are more for carbohydrates, right? So I guess it would be like wheat, bread, that kind of stuff as fiber. And Julieta, fiver is when you give someone a $5 bill. Hey, can you lend me a fiver?
Okay.
There's a website called Fiverr.com. That's when people do a favor for you online, and you pay them I guess it's $5. I don't really know. Give me a fiver. It's a $5 bill or a £5 note. Let's remember, to start the sound B, both lips should touch each other. It's important. If you need to practice, you can go back to exercise 1 to look at the V, but the most important thing about the V is should be a little bit longer than you think, a little bit longer. Your teeth need to touch behind your bottom lip. That's another thing to remember. The teeth are not here, and I'll just quickly, let me show you one more time what I mean. If you're saying V, it's going to sound strange. If you're going to say V on the top, it's going to sound strange. It's got to be behind. Violet, violet. Just a little touch. Violet, violet. Fiver, fiver. Just a little bit of a touch there behind your lips. All right. Generally, everyone sounded pretty good. So here's what I want to do. Do I want to do this? No, I don't. I want to do this. Take a look at this picture. Hussein, what do you see in this picture? What's going on?
There's a person. He's falling from an apartment. And there's a dog, and there are people under them at the place where they are falling down.
Right. What's the dog, Giancarlo? What's the dog doing in this picture? It's true, there's someone falling. What's the dog doing? What makes this dog special?
Because the dog is saving
Right.
a boy because the building is on fire.
Right. It's Super Dog.
It's a super dog. Yeah. It's
Super Dog is saving the boy. I guess it's a boy. Could be a girl. Can't really tell. It's definitely a dog. A dog or a rabbit with a very long tail. I don't know. I'm showing you this because this looks like a picture you might see in a tabloid newspaper. And when you have a headline in a newspaper, it needs to be catchy. It needs to grab your attention. And one way to do that is to make what we call alliteration. Say that for me. Alliteration. Alliteration. Say that for me. Yeah. Alliteration.
Alliteration.
Good.
Alliteration.
So alliteration means that it's the opposite of rhyming. Instead of matching the vowel sounds like roses are red, violets are blue, something something, I love you, right? That's rhyming vowels. Alliteration is when you rhyme, I guess you could say, rhyme the consonants. You repeat the consonant sounds. You alliterate. Like bouncy baby boy, bu-bu-bu-bu. If this was a newspaper picture, what headline do you think would be on the top of the article? Using alliteration. I want you to create a headline that uses the B and V sound. I gave you a hint. You could say bouncing baby boy. How many B sounds can you put in there, and how many V sounds can you put? So let's give it a try. Sylvia, what would your headline read for this picture? Or get us started. You give us a version. We'll see if we can maybe make a few changes. What's the minimum information we need, and how can we make it alliterate? Any ideas? Sylvia has no ideas.
No.
Yuka has an idea, doesn't he?
Dog is jumping out of the burning house with a little boy.
That's true. Very literal, Yuka. Very literal.
It's too long for the headline.
But it's a start. Dog. Now, we have to change the verb tense because
It's
headlines,
jumping out.
not is jumping out, but jumps.
Jumps.
When you look at a picture, you can describe it in the present simple or the present continuous. It's the only case where you can really use the present simple to talk about the present. There's very few cases, but here you can. When you're looking at describing pictures. Dog jumps out of building. What was the rest? To save what? To save boy, you said?
With a little boy in his mouth.
with little boy. Okay. Now, what kind of, let's see, who else is out there? Mr. Robert, we're going to call you Robert now. What kind of building is it? Mr.
Wow.
What kind of building is it?
I think it's a big building.
Okay, we're going to add the word big because it alliterates with building.
Yeah.
What's another way to say on fire that alliterates with big and building? What's another way to say on fire? Don't put your hand in the flame. You'll get what? You won't get fired. You'll get... Uh-oh. Mr. Robert doesn't know. Class. Don't put your hand in the flame. You might get... What? Class.
Burn.
Burn. What kind of building is it, Robert? You said to call you Robert. I'm calling you Robert now.
Okay, big building burning.
Big burning building.
Big burning building.
Good. Look at our title now. Dog jumps out of big burning building with little boy. We're doing pretty well. Hey, Christian, what kind of dog is it?
I don't know which kind of dog is it, but maybe it's.
Is it a dog that's scared? I don't think so.
No, I think it's how do you say, a dog savior? Dog savior?
A savior dog.
A savior dog, yeah.
So would you say that the dog is? Would you say the dog has courage?
I don't know. Yes, I think you have a courage. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
What we need is a word that means courage, but that alliterates with big burning building. What is a word, a synonym for courage? The dog is very what?
Courageous.
No. It
Brave?
does not. Brave. Alliterates.
Yeah. Okay.
Brave dog jumps out of big burning building with little boy.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad title. I want you to look at some other newspaper headlines and look at the alliteration. Here's some headlines from a sensational Sunday paper. Listen and practice saying them. I don't want you to listen. I want you to say them yourselves. Pay attention to the B and V sound. Okay? So Hussein, let's take the first one on the top left side.
Okay. British van driver banned from Costa Brava bar.
Very good. Very good. Sounds good. Because we've got the B and V sound in words like brava. Okay, not bad. Giancarlo, top right.
Top right. Bomb victim Vivian gives birth to baby boy.
Right. By the way, bomb victim. Careful, it's not victim, but it's an because it's an unstressed syllable. So victim, like that. Victim.
Victim.
Not im, but victim.
Victim.
That's right. And the reason it's is because TIM is not stressed. And when you have an unstressed vowel, it's always an sound. Which is like in your throat. Okay? So Sounds good. Bomb victim, Vivian, gives birth to baby boy. All right. Jose, what about the bottom left side? What do you think, Jose? Bottom left.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Bottom
There
left.
it is. Yeah.
Brighton,
Nope.
Vicar,
Nope.
Brighton.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Brighton, Vicar, lives, boring, wife, for blonde, barmaid.
What kind of a vicar is that? Hey, class, what is a vicar? What's a vicar? Anyone know?
Vicar, it's for the church, no?
Yeah. What do you mean for the church? Like a doorway for the church? What do you mean?
Vicar, it's
a roof?
no, it's
Person, place, or thing?
It's a person.
It's a person.
It's a person, yeah.
It's a priest, but not in the Catholic Church. In the Anglican Church, he's basically a priest. And there's obviously a difference if he's got a wife, because they can get married. So maybe it's better to be Anglican. I don't know. Yuka, what about the middle, the bottom middle?
Violent Bolivian lover obsessed by vow of revenge.
Very good. One correction. Obsessed.
Obsessed.
Very good. Violent Bolivian. I don't know why they're picking on Bolivians in this class, but they are. My apology to the country of Bolivia. Sylvia, what about the bottom right side?
Brave Bob saves baby Vicky.
Uh-oh. Vicky.
Vicky
Good.
from blessing bedroom.
Almost. There's no S in blazing. It's a Z. Blazing.
Blazing.
Nope. Listen again. Blazing.
Blazing.
That's better. Can you hear the difference between blazing, which doesn't exist, and blazing? Can you hear the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, the Z is a vibrating, voiced sound, and the S is not vibrating. It's voiceless. So the Z for us is voiced. Blaze. Blaze. Right?
Okay.
Sound clear? Okay. Julieta, I want you to pick one, anyone. I just want to hear your pronunciation.
British van driver banned from Costa Brava bar.
Okay. Mr. Roberto. Robert? That's you.
Yes, okay. Bomb victims.
Uh-oh.
Bomb victim.
Nope. Listen. Vic.
Vic. Bomb.
Yeah,
Vic.
but you've got to extend it more. Victim. You got to really vibrate. Victim.
Bomb victim. Vivian gives birth to baby boy.
All right. I don't know if I like the word victim, though. Repeat after me. Victim.
Victim.
Okay, not bad. Sounds better. Okay, so remember, it might sound strange to you, but it will sound natural to us, even though you have to vibrate it more than you would in Russian or something like that. Hussein, pick one. Let me hear you.
First one?
Anyone you like.
Okay. Violent Bolivian lover obsessed by vow of revenge. By vow of revenge.
By vow.
Wow.
Vow. Right, by vow. Say the first two words again. Violent Bolivian. Say that again.
Violent Bolivian.
Okay, very good, very good. So, we've got just a minute or two, but I want you to practice in this way. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, I got one more thing to work with you on. We did silent W's, but we didn't do the silent B's. I'm going to give you a list of words, and I want you just to be aware of which words are silent and which words aren't. So it says to cross out the silent B's in the word below. So you'll notice, let's see. maybe I can give you a little hand with this. We'll work out the rule, but I want you to just be aware that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 7 words here that are not silent. They might look silent to you, but there's actually 7 that are not silent. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the columns. No, let's go across. It's better. We're going to go across. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to call this, so I'm going to say row 1. I'm going to call on someone, and you're going to do those words going from left to right. Okay? So who have I not called on in a while? I don't know. I'm lost. Christian, why don't you take row 1? Let me hear those 4 words.
Lamb.
No. Silent. Try again.
Lamb.
Without the b.
Lamb.
Good. Good.
Nam.
Let's go across. Row 1. Go across. Not column. Row.
Row. Okay. Climb.
Are you saying the B?
No. Climb.
Good.
And thumb.
Good.
Bombardment.
Right. So is the B silent in bombardment? Yes or no?
No. Bombardment.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 down, 6 to go. Mr. Robert, why don't you take row number 2?
Numb.
Uh-oh. It's
Numb.
silent. Silent B.
Numb.
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 Good.
Bomb.
Good.
Dump.
Good.
Combination.
Very good. So combination. Is the B silent? Yes or no?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay. At this point, you might see a pattern. When is the B silent, class? When is in all the words where it's silent, when is it silent? What is the spelling that makes it silent? Who can tell me?
May I?
Go for it.
I think it's when it's last on a word.
When it's the last letter of a word?
Yeah.
Let's see. How about if I say bab? This word, B-A-B, bab. That is short for a woman like Babette or something like that. It's also the nickname of Barbra Streisand. They call her Babs. So that ends in a B, and it's not silent, Robert.
Yeah.
So that rule doesn't work. You got to be more specific. It's not just that it ends a word, but how does it end the word? Anyone else want to venture a guess?
After
After what?
After the letter M and the end of the word too.
Well, it does seem that way.
After the consonant.
Okay. I'll give you the rule like this.
Yes.
Don't worry whether it's after or before, but the thing that you'll notice is that the B is silent when it's near another consonant at the end of the word. It doesn't really matter if it's before or after. The reason is it's because it's difficult to say. So we just drop it. But if there is a vowel, then it is not silent, like combination. Because there, the bin is a separate syllable, and because of the vowel, it's easy to say, so we say it. In the last minute of class, let's see if we can get the last 3 rows. Okay? So, Yuka, what about row number 3?
Comb.
Good. Be careful. I heard a B. Drop the B. Comb.
Comb.
Good.
Depth.
Nope.
Depth.
Even simpler. Depth.
Depth.
Without the B. No B.
Debt.
Yeah. Debt.
Debt.
Good. Good. That's it. Next.
Crumb.
Without the B.
Crumb.
Right. Last one.
Number.
Number is correct. That one is not silent. Okay?
Yeah.
Giancarlo, what about row number 4?
4. Subtitle.
Row 4 begins with L-I-M-B. Do you see it? See where we are?
Yeah, okay. Lamb, numb, comb, limb, limbo.
You're doing the columns. Sorry, I meant row. Going across. So 1, 2, 3, 4 starts with L-I-M-B, and then D-O-U-B-T, and then C-R-U-M-B-L-E. That row.
Limb, dot,
good.
Crumble, plumber, or plumber.
Ah, plumber. Do we say the B or is it silent? Listen to me. Plumber. Plumber.
Silent.
It's silent. Right, it's silent.
Plumber.
It should be plumber, but it's not. It's an exception. It's silent. Because the original word is plum, which is spelled with a B. So when you add the ER, it remains silent. Whereas a number, right, the original word is not num. Okay, so that's why it's a little bit different. Okay, I think we're in the last row. We got to stop because we're over time. But Hussein, do the last one for us. Last row, 6.
Limbo,
good.
subtle, lumber, subtitle.
Okay, say the second word again.
Subtle.
Uh-oh, the B is silent. Try again.
Subtle.
Subtle.
Okay.
Subtle.
Subtle.
That's it. The B is silent in word number 2. Okay, everyone. Very good job. Very good job. I think on Friday we're going to do a word journey game where we'll practice these sounds to navigate around a map. I've done it before, but that might be a good way for you to get some extra practice. These words and some others where you've got to distinguish between the B and the V and the B and the W, and probably we'll throw in a few others. Okay? So come back Friday for that. Stick around right now for Business Basics. We're going to be finishing our unit on the relationship between money and culture. You are going to have to interact with people in a financial way in the class from different cultures and use your best etiquette. Think about how to approach them since they're in a different culture than yours. All that and more coming up in just a minute. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.